how you guys can be the most productive person that you can be. How can you be the most productive person that you can be, right? The most productive. This is how you are, like, this is the cheat code to life, how you can be the most productive ever, you know what I'm saying? And this is gonna help you scale your brand to, if it's at $0 right now, within a year, if you apply this, you'll be well over 6 figures and working on your first 7 figures as a brand owner. And this is something that I wish I had in the beginning, because me right now, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I'll be standing somewhere totally different with way more money in my pocket if I understood these simple principles at the age that I did. But, you know, without further ado, let me go ahead and get into this video. The first thing that you guys need to do is change your phone number. Everybody in your life that was in your life previously before is now, if they are not useful to it, they are now removed from it, right? That don't mean you still can't fuck with them. That don't mean you still can't like them. That don't mean you still can't appreciate your time that you had as a friend. But now they are not a part of your new self, your new life, right? They are not a part of that no more. You feel me? They are now left with your old self and your old life, you feel me, when you used to be distracted. But you don't need, like, these type of people that send you memes, you feel me, tell you about their problems, aren't working in terms of making any more money or anything like that. They need to be removed. So change your phone number, you feel me? If they need to find you, they'll find you, you feel me? But most of the time, you change the number, that gets rid of most people. They don't really find you, come knock on your door or anything, reach out after that. That just shows that they was just no more than just what it was, just to keep each other entertained, to keep each other from feeling lonely. So first thing you want to do is change your number. Second thing you want to do after that is focus on your mornings. The mornings is the most important part of the day. It's when you first wake up. It's the first hour of the day that sets the tone for the whole day. So you want to have a ritual in the morning that you do every morning that allows you to perform your best for the day, right? So for me, I wake up, I listen to the same song every morning. I'm not going to tell you what song it is, but I listen to the same song every morning because it gets me in the mindset of focusing. It gets me in the mindset of locking in, right? And I have a morning routine that works myself up into getting ready to work. It's not going to be easy starting off. These things are going to be hard. Doing the uncomfortable thing is hard. But once you start doing it, once it becomes a routine, if your job is uncomfortable every day and you've been doing it for 30 years, don't you think it's going to be easy, right? So if you get comfortable doing the uncomfortable things, life will be a breeze for you, right? Life will be a breeze for you. Make your morning routine as ritualistic and productive as possible to get you in that mindset to work. So no phone for the first hour, no none of that. Just get yourself in the feeling, in the mood to want to work towards your goals. Always remember that you're working towards the better you, right? The better you is always on the horizon. And when you're thinking that, you're always going to want to do better. You're always going to want to get better. You're always going to want to do more. So the next thing that's going to allow you to be able to take the most advantage of your day and take the most advantage of your life is knowing we got to keep working, fam. We're working towards this big goal that we got right in front of our face. Every day we're working towards the challenge and accomplishing this challenge and walking over the hurdle. So we have to have unchanging belief in ourselves, fam. Unchanging belief in ourselves that we can get it done. And you want to know why you should believe that you can get it done? Because there's been millions of other humans that have been able to be successful in things that they put their mind towards, right? So if that's a clothing brand for you and you want to make the best clothes possible and you want to deliver your customers with the best customer experience possible, you can do it, bro. It's not no ifs, ands, or but. It's about when. When it's going to happen. So the fourth thing you need is discipline. The consistency to be able to execute this is crucial. The consistency to be able to execute this is crucial. How consistent are you going to be at this, right? Now you can move, you can walk towards a place, but if you're only taking one step every 3 hours, you feel me, you never going to get there, fam. So you need to be running towards the goal. So if you always want to be running towards the goal, right? Because life is not always a sprint. You could try your hardest for a short period of time, but if you get burnt out and you stop and you get tired and you gassed, the person that's controlling their pace, right, is going to pass you, right? They're going to pass you while you tired. They're going to pass you and they're going to keep their pace going. So have a healthy pace, right? Don't just try to accomplish everything in one day. Do one thing good at a time. One thing good at a time is way better than trying to do everything good at one time, because look, if you try to do everything good at one time, nothing's gonna get done good. You try to do one good thing at one time, it's gonna get done good with consistency. So the consistency to get these things done is crucial to get into where you want to be, and especially becoming a successful brand owner. It doesn't happen overnight, fam. So the consistency of you doing it, the more eyes they get on your clothing brand, the more pieces you drop, the more the more you do, the more money you have, right? So cause and effect. What you do in a day will show your output of what you get out of life, right? It will show your output of what you get out of life. So make sure you're doing the most, right, for your business, right? So let's say, for example, you're trying to become a doctor. If you're trying to become a doctor, you should be spending your time working on patients. You feel me? You're trying to become a clothing brand owner, you should spend your time looking at pieces. If you're trying to become a construction worker, you should spend your time building houses. So spend your time who you want to be. Your time is who you are, right? Where you spend your time at is who you will be. So spend that time designing, spend that time working, spend that time making relationship with manufacturers, spend that time working on your communication skills, spend that time working on something that's going to be able to help you become a better business owner, right? So that's what's going to be crucial into you guys becoming the person that you want to be, right? These 3-4 simple things: changing your phone number, working on your morning routine, and making sure that it is unchanging and ritualistic, and it gets you in that mode, that mindset for you to be able to push forward. And the third thing is being consistent enough to be able to execute that thing, and you will be where you want to be. That's how you focus, and that's how you lock in, and that's how you become the most productive that you can be, by doing those 3 things. Removing the distractions, that's the first thing, right? Programming your mind, that's the second thing. The third thing is execution. Once you do these 3 things, you'll be exactly where you need to be. Now, I'm gonna keep this video short for y'all. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know y'all gotta work, I know y'all gotta grind, right? But this was just another, you feel me, episode in the series of how I would start a clothing brand from scratch, or some tips I have for clothing brand owners and stuff like that. But I hope you guys were able to relate to this video. It's been y'all dog. I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all on the next one. I know this video was short. If y'all want to see more of my face, subscribe to the channel, because I will be dropping videos all the time, every time, you feel me? You click on the app, you're gonna see my face. So subscribe to the channel if you need that motivation, if you need those tips, if you need that game. I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all on the next video. We out.